I'm Terry Daniels. I'm president of Rivertown Players, who at the time leases the Masonic Theatre. It opened in 1804 originally.
Mhm.
I'm a Rivertown Players, and we've been here this will be our 4th season in this building.
Mhm.
We just did Cabaret. We're doing Bozy Malone right now. We've done Black Spirit. We've done like 6 shows a year here. No, they redid the building back like 10 years ago, and now there's just little small things that still need to be done. I mean, there actually was an orchestra pit in the building at one time, and we hoped in the future to put it back in. Outside the building definitely needs work done to it, but we don't own the building, so Rivertown just is a leaser of the building. This was built by St. John's Lodge, which is on top on the 3rd floor. That's one of the oldest lodges in North Carolina. It was actually attended by George Washington, not in this building, but he attended a lodge meeting with St. John that was held at Tryon Palace at the time. So they built it, and it was actually at that time the largest room in New Bern, and it was not like it was. It was one big room. It was used for dances and all sorts of, every major event was held here at one time. This is Masonic, and this is St. John's, and Bern Lodge also meets here. Scottish Rite meets next door, and there's what's called Scottish Rite Theatre there, and that's where the ceremonial are still held there. This theater is not used for that anymore. It was at one time. There actually was a fly system in here at one time, and that's been removed and put over next door now. Well, I just don't know. I don't know who they were at that time. It was a long time ago. And I'm not a Masonic. I'm not a Mason. I'm just with the Rivertown, and then since I've been here a lot, I just hear a lot of the history of it. And the building was occupied during the Civil War, and they actually held meetings during the Civil War with both Union and Confederate soldiers here, and the building was used as a hospital during that time. The inside's fairly good. I mean, it always needs, like the lobby needs to be updated a little bit or redone. But mostly the building itself has been kept in good repair. They do keep it up because of it being such an old lodge. Yes, it's sort of confusing how it's owned. St. John's is the ones who actually own this. And they're part of the Masons. It's an organization. There are several lodges within it, and each lodge owns separate buildings. There's York Rite and Scottish Rite, and there's several lodges in town. Bear City Opera uses it. They do 1 show a month. Rivertown does 6, and we also use it for Ghost Walk, which is the Historical Preservation Foundation. As part of the agreement when they got funds to redo the building, it's meant has to be used for community purposes also. So there's a couple groups that use it, like the Preservation Foundation, and they do like reenactments here once in a while. And then sometimes there's a speech given here, and all that's they usually charge for those things.